of the Rutland Regional Board of Commissioners at 7:02. And we'll start with introductions.
Nick, you mind kicking us off?
Sure. My name is Nick Stark. I'm the GIS planner here at the Rutland Regional Planning Commission.
Judy Gilmore, I'm from the town of Timoth.
Jack Schneider from Brandon. Bob Kerbeck, Ira.
Sarah Pelkey, Colton.
Bob Richards,
Anne Reed, Pittsburgh. Abby Bradish, Chittenden.
Frank Johnson, Castleton.
Drea Stoddard, Danby.
Michael Ballard, alternate.
Sorry.
Sorry. David Lair, Rutland City.
Barry Corsell, Menden.
Erica Berner Wallingford
Devin Neary, Executive Director,
and new father.
and your father.
Mary Kate Gaza, Assistant Director and Finance Manager.
Robert Gibbs, Hubbardton.
Stephanie Burke, RRPC staff. Karima Edwards, Workforce Development Planner.
And online, we have Donna Wilson from Pittsburgh, Linda Linton from Pollitt, Laura Black from Shrewsbury, our newest commissioner alternate from Rutland Town, Demetrio Gagnon. Welcome, Demetrio, and thank you so much for joining. Barbara Thompson from Sudbury, and then Leona Minard from West Rutland.
Welcome, everyone. Okay, we do have a change in the proposed agenda. Down at the bottom under annual meeting, approved financial procedures updates. We need to delay that. The lawyer hasn't returned them yet.
Auditor,
Auditor.
we still have some work to do.
Yeah.
We'll bring them at a future meeting.
So with that change, unless there are other changes, additions or deletions, may I have a second?
Did we get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda with the aforementioned change.
May I have a second?
Second.
Okay, here. All those in favor, raise your hand or say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? By the way, if you say aye and you raise your hand, it's only one vote.
Gets me every time.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, next on the agenda is the approval of the May 20th minutes. I think they were sent out early enough that we all had a chance to look at them. Are there any changes, additions, deletions?
There's just one typo. There are three. It said, should say approval of April 15th minutes instead of March 18th.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, with that change, may I have a motion to accept with change from anyone?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Or raise your hand. Any opposed? Thank you. Okay, open to the public. We do have two guests that are moving around here, but I don't think they're going to speak tonight.
Oh,
Unless they must speak.
Not yet. Okay, do we have any others? No? So we will close it to the public. Next on the agenda is the real Rutland map. Great. Brings this in.
that's right. Okay. A lot of fake news up there.
Okay. Hi, everybody. So you may recall, maybe about a year ago, I was in here talking about a project called RAMP, which was the Rutland Region's asset mapping project. And the idea there was to map the historic, cultural, and recreational assets within the region in the hopes of both attracting tourism and then also providing the folks who live and work in the Rutland region with a comprehensive list of all the things there are to do. I'm happy to announce that we have partnered with Cedar and launched it under a new name called the Real Rutland Interactive Map. And we're going to tell you a bit about how we got here and what we are planning for the future. as I mentioned, it started way back in 2021 with a municipal planning grant from West Haven. And we got some really great work done by Group 6 Interactive.
Kippa, come on, sorry.
Really gets to know me. Publish your smoking.
And the project, we built out a foundational website with a map and started working with individual municipalities to populate it. But unfortunately, the work kind of ran out of steam there, and we had only a handful of items on the map in 3 of our municipalities. And we learned a lot from that, in particular, that putting assets that have a high turnover rate, like restaurants, leads to a lot of work as you're constantly trying to keep the map up to date. So we kind of took a step back, and through a health equity grant in 2023 and 24, we began looking again at what information we were going to provide on this map and what information the community really needed. So through a number of surveys and one-on-one interviews and partnerships with groups like Come Alive Outside, we were able to identify a much broader set of data to include on the map that would help people feel informed and comfortable about heading out into their backyard and exploring all that the region has to offer. The other thing that came out of that was really nice was it really affirmed that we were on the right path. Everyone was just telling us, like, yes, we really want this. Like, when can we have it? And it took a year, but we're here now. This is a little video. Let me see if my audio plays through the TV. Oh god, that's looping. This was just an internal video that we were showing folks to get them to share with us exactly what information they found useful.
Your backyard. Welcome.
There's gonna be some. Okay, we might skip the video because the audio is going to be a tricky thing. But basically, this just walks through, the website at the time, and then also like preps people for the types of activities that we're trying to collect information on, and gets them primed to share with us like what they look for when they're going out planning an afternoon or a weekend in the region. And I'm going to hand it over to Karima now. We've been working together on this for the last few months, and she's going to share some of the exciting stuff that we've been doing together and what the future is going to hold.
Thanks, Nick. So we're now in phase 3, which has been running from 2024 to now. And this is through funding through the Brandon Municipal Planning Grant. So as Nick mentioned, he used some health equity data to embed into the map. So things like access, whether it's accessible for people in wheelchairs, but also for, people who have children. Also things like, is it accessible for dogs? Like this meeting. Things like that. And also, are there free resources and recreational resources as well? One of the things that I've been involved in is a community calendar pilot, and that's with the town of Brandon. That is going to provide access to, hopefully, a database, like a collection of community events and a calendar that folks can go in and see what's going on in the town. Hopefully it'll be something that, throughout the region that can be used as well. I think the really exciting thing is being able to partner with Cedar on this Real Rutland interactive map. And now we've partnered and we're taking it and we're running with it. So really excited about what that's going to be. So as you can see on the map, there's various points of interest. You can find things like farms that you can visit, or like I said before, like recreational activities, but also cultural activities, museums, you name it. It's a really, really, really helpful tool. So now we're working on a marketing plan with Real Rutland. We're looking at rebranding the materials. As I said, we're working on a rollout, and that's going to include a lot of community engagement. We're looking at email, dropping into businesses, talking to different towns, having these stakeholder meetings so that we can get the information out. And we're also doing some cool things like the newsletter, also bus panels. Did we get the bowling alley? We got the bowling alley,
We're
right?
gonna go do the bowling alley.
Okay, and yeah, we're excited about that. I think we get like a free party or
Yeah, I
something.
think we have enough seats that everybody can come bowling, I think, so.
So just some really creative and cool ways to roll this out and engage with the community and let them know about this tool. So what is next? We're going to continue to develop this, and we're getting feedback as folks are using it. There'll be I think we said we'll have a button where folks can provide some feedback on the map if there need to be improvements and they have recommendations. We're going to continue to promote through Real Rutland. As we're going through the calendar project, we're going to get feedback on how that's been working and how it's been working for the town, but also for the community as a whole. Do you all have any questions?
Are you guys gonna demo map for us?
I was just a little worried with how the audio worked, but my luck wasn't on my side, but let me try it real quick.
Or at least show us where to find it.
Yes. So yeah, that's one thing we need to update in this presentation. It's available at realrutland.com/map.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When it's rolling, how will towns or businesses or whatever, communicate to have an event posted? And is the Rutland Regional Planning Commission going to manage this?
So a big part of the pilot is determining the feasibility of this software that we identified called Timely, which basically acts as an aggregator so that individual organizations can maintain their own calendar, but it all gets pooled into a larger community calendar. So the overhead in terms of maintenance and kind of curating is very low. But that's the reason we wanted to start with Brandon and test the waters and see whether it would scale up to a region-wide effort. So here's the live map, and you can see as you zoom in, it breaks up these sort of aggregates into individual pieces. Here we are in Rutland City, and you can see Depot Park, all the different sculptures and murals, as well as nationally registered structures, and we also have roadside historical markers as well. When you click on any one of these, it will open up some more information over here, including cost, whether there's public transit, whether there's lighting after dark, pet friendly, that kind of thing. And you can also click through and it should give you directions via Google Maps. So we still have a lot of fun ideas for new features and stuff like that. There's no search functionality right now, but you can filter by different types of assets. But we view this as a multi-year ongoing project, and we've got some time carved out to continue to improve and maintain.
Any other questions? Where will you get your inventory as you go on from each town as far as what's the opportunities? Because
so we do have a new submission button here at the bottom, and then a request edit button as well. I don't know why it's doing that right now. So that's like the main way that we're going to be trying to funnel all of the requests and new additions and stuff like that. Part of the work as well is going to be, just reviewing what we've got on there and just keeping in mind that it needs to be kept up to date. But again, like we're really conscious of choosing assets that don't have a high turnover rate. So things like monuments and structures that we wouldn't have to, add hundreds every year. Because there are, I think, over 450 items on the map already. I saw another hand up.
Yeah. I was wondering if there's any way you could include trails for biking and or hiking. That attracts a lot of people.
They already are on there. You can see Pine Hill Park. All the red is
Uh-huh.
trails. And we also have trailheads designated as triangles.
Great.
We also have historic districts. So that was kind of cool.
We have another question.
Yeah, I had a quick question. Under culture, does that show the farmers markets? Because I think that would be a huge draw for people coming up here to be like, yeah, there's a farmers market. And I just started thinking 13% of Vermont's farms are organic.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you would like,